Hello and welcome to Mini Chefs. Rosa's got 2 bits of news to share today.
First, I've now got glasses.
So now we look the same, don't we? And what's the second piece?
I've got a new owl called Kimchi.
So Kimchi isn't really new, is
No.
he? What happened to Kimchi?
We lost him.
We lost him for a long time.
And then we found him.
And you made kimchi yourself, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, should we get on with the food?
Yeah.
So what are we making today, Rosa?
We are making pinwheels.
Pinwheels. So we are going to use a wrap and we're going to put hummus, lettuce and tomato inside. We're going to roll them up nice and tight and cut them into little round pinwheels. So you can use cucumber as well. We were going to use cucumber, but our cucumber
Had gone off.
it had gone off. It didn't look very nice. So instead we're just going to do hummus, lettuce and tomato. But there's lots of things you can put in a pinwheel if there's anything else you've got at home that you want to add. Mashed avocado is really nice. A bit of sweet corn is good, or if you wanted to use something instead of hummus, you could use cream cheese or some grated cheese. All of those things would be
I thought
delicious.
it was a vegetable.
What?
Red pepper.
Red pepper would be nice, wouldn't it? We could put in some bits of red pepper. That's a really good idea. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is cut our vegetables. So have you got your child's knife ready, Rosa? Do you want to cut up your lettuce? So Rosa, let's not cut it into bits like that. Let's cut it lengthways. So we've got nice shredded lettuce. We've got our wobbly table problem again. If you've been here before, you will know that we have a wobbly table problem. That's good. So can you see, because Rosa's cut it lengthways, she's got nice long strips.
So it's all coming apart.
Yeah, that's what it's meant to do, isn't it? So if you've got any massive bits, you might need to cut those a bit thinner, Rosa.
Okay.
Okay, so cut those big bits nice and thin, Rosa.
It's sort of breaking
Yeah, that's okay. That's what's meant to happen.
as I cut it.
So probably what we've got here is going to be too much for one wrap, but that's okay because we can make another one or we can save it for something later. Okay, do you want to cut up your tomato? If we move the lettuce to one side. That's it. So we won't need all of this tomato, so maybe just cut half. Is it wobbling?
I don't want to get the tomato juice all over me.
Okay, so we'll save that other half of tomato for something later. That's it. So cut that up nice and small pieces. I know all the mini chefs are very good at chopping up veg. Okay, so Rosa decided that she didn't want the seeds in her tomato, so she's cut them out. You can see there, she's taken the seeds out. She didn't want her wrap to be soggy. So we've got some chopped tomato, that's about 1/4 of that tomato, and our shredded lettuce. Okay, so we've chopped all our vegetables, so now Rosa's going to spread some hummus onto the wrap. So she's going to use her spoon to put it on, and then can you see how she's spreading it over? You need a bit more. You just need to make sure we save a little bit of hummus for the end, so we can use that to stick our wrap together. And if you're using cream cheese instead, it's exactly the same. Or maybe you could even use both, that would be tasty. Okay, that's looking brilliant. What are you going to put on next?
The shredded lettuce.
The lettuce? Okay, so can you reach? Got a handful of lettuce.
Do I put it in a line?
Yep, just spread it over. You can put some on the other side as well.
I'm going to put the tomato here and then the lettuce here. Okay.
Okay, and now some tomato.
I put the tomato in the middle.
Okay, great. So if you're using cucumber as well, you could put the cucumber in the middle. And if you're using avocado, I think it's quite nice to mash that avocado first and spread that over the bottom with the hummus. That's quite tasty. We're making it very neat, Rosa.
I like making patterns. I don't know why. That's enough.
Okay, so we're ready to roll up now. I think, Rosa, what we might need to do is just move these in a little bit so they're not so close to the edge. And then what we're going to do is fold over one end, and then this is a bit tricky. Adults might need to help with this. Rosa, do you want to just hold that side down for me? And then we need to roll it up nice and tight. Can you see how tight I'm rolling it? Do you want to have a go, Rosa? So we need to make sure all the veggies get squished in. We've left a nice big gap here. That's it. Press that nice and tight. So it goes all the way around. Right, and now we're at the end.
Hummus.
We need a bit of hummus, don't we? So let's put that there. You spread some hummus there.
Spready, spready. Yeah.
Spready, spready, yum. There we go. And that will be nice and stuck together. Can you see how well that's stuck together with the hummus? So now, yeah, my hands are covered in hummus as well. Let's just wipe my hands. Now we can cut it into our pinwheels. So I think this bit is probably best for adults to do this bit, because you do need to use quite a sharp knife. So we might discard that end one, because that's got the endy bit on.
And it's unrolled.
Yep, that hasn't unrolled, has it though? Look at that, that looks great. So just...
Well, the end one's just unrolled.
Yeah, some of the tomatoes squishing out, so you do need to be quite careful. Do you want to have a try, Rosa, with your knife?
That didn't work. It's got squished.
Yeah, so shall I cut the rest? So maybe adults, it's best if you do this part.
Because my one went squished.
Because it went squish. You just need to be a little bit careful with the cutting. But they do look lovely, don't they?
If they're good, then they look good.
If they're good, they look good. That's right.
If you cut them well, then they look really good. But if you don't, like I did, then they go squish.
Well, they still taste nice. There you go. So if any bits fall out, you can just squish them back in. Let's try and get one more.
You can eat the endy bits.
You can eat the endy bits, can't you? There we go. Great. Well done, Rosa. You're going to eat the end. Does it taste good? Okay, so we hope you liked your tortilla pinwheels. Remember, when you're rolling them, press it really hard so everything sticks nicely together, and then they won't fall apart when you're cutting them. Rosa's going to do a taste test for us. This is a good pre-lunch snack, isn't it? Okay, is it good? Great, well done. We look forward to seeing what you've made. Bye!